Naveen, and I'm going to give you a lecture on how to introduce yourself, or what kind of question mostly people ask at the first stage of your interview. Let's start it. So this is introduction. Introduction is basically two types, formal and informal. So your job interviews or your introduction is always of formal types, which has 11 points, and the questioner or the examiner or the interviewer asks you about these 11 points, which are name and surname, your age, belong to, education, experience, hobbies, family, strength, weakness, aim, and your nature. I will tell you all how you have to say this. Let's start with your name and your surname. When the person is asking you what is your full name, you should say your full name. So it should be your full name. It should not be just your name or your first name or your second name or your middle name. You should always say your name with your surname, okay, with your last name. So for example, my name is Afrin Khan. So the Khan, that's what my surname is. So we should say my name is Afrin Khan. Second comes your age. We should not say my age is 26 or I am 26 years old. We should say I am 21 years of age. This is just an example. You have to say your age, not the 21. So I am 21 years of age. The third point comes, where are you from? Belong to. You can say I am from Chandigarh, India, or I am from Australia, I am from Sydney, I'm from Melbourne, I'm from Toronto, I'm from Japan, I'm from Tokyo. Whatever the city you are from, you have to say I am from Chandigarh. It's in India. This is how you should say where are you from. Education. You should not get confused when the question is related to your education. You just need to say your higher education at the first. For example, you have done your master's, you have to say master's first, then your bachelor degree, and then your diploma or whatever the study you have done. So for example, I have done or I have completed my MA English. Okay, this is how you can say. And second, if they're going to ask you questions what you have done before this, so you can say your bachelor, whatever you have done in your bachelor's. Then comes your experience. Experience is your total experience or currently you're working with. So you can say, I have total 7 years of experience, and currently I'm working with this organization. You don't have to mention your whole experience in detail. You just need to mention your years. That I have total 7 years of experience, and then you have to mention currently what are you doing. Are you working or are you not? Then comes your hobbies. Hobbies are basically your interest. What do you do when you have free time? How you utilize your free time? Do you do painting? Do you drive? Do you go for movies? Do you read books? Do you go for fishing? Do you date your friend? Whatever you like to do is your hobby. Hobbies. One thing I would make you clear that hobbies cannot be listening to music. It is not, because you do it while driving, you do it while doing something else also. But the hobbies is when you're doing it only. So hobbies can be, my hobby is dancing, right? Can be my hobbies. If you have more than one, you can say my hobbies are dancing and reading books. So this is how you have to define your hobbies. Hobby should be good one. Then comes your family. Family, you need to just say, we have a family of 4, my parents and 1 sibling. Let me tell you one thing. As we say, Most of the people I have heard saying that they say we have a family of 8, we have a family of 4, or we have a family of 6, including me. Definitely that's your family and you're part of it. You don't have to mention including me. You can just simply say we have a family of 4, my parents, your father, mother, and your one sibling. One sibling is your brother or sister. If you have 2, then you can say I have 2 siblings, right? This is how you can use this point family, how you should define it. Come to your strength. What is strength? Strength is basically the quality of yours, the positive thing in you. The strength can be your communication, your knowledge, your education, can be your confidence, can be your punctual, whatever the quality you have, that's your strength. So my strength is, you can say, my confidence. This is how you can mention your strength. Comes your weakness. Weakness, definitely the opposite of strength. What is weak in you? You can say my weakness is my communication, my weakness is lack of confidence, my weakness is I'm not punctual, my weakness is that I'm careless. Or you can say I'm short tempered, that's my weakness. My short temper is my weakness. This is how you can say. This is what you can, use this point like this. Then comes your aim. What is your aim? Aim is basically what you want to become in your life, what you want to, where you want to see yourself after 4 years or for after 5 years. That's your aim. You want to become a manager, you want to become a doctor, an engineer, you want to go to abroad, you want to work with a good hotel, you want to start up your own business, or you want to be entrepreneur. What you want to become is, that is your aim. So my aim is to become a teacher or an English teacher. Right? This is how your aim should be. Then the last point is your nature. Nature defines you as a person. What kind of person you are. Are you friendly? Are you extrovert? Are you introvert? Are you reserved kind of person? Are you aggressive? Are you stubborn? What kind of person you are? Are you a person with helping nature? What defines you? That's your nature. So you can say I am a person with friendly nature. These are the 11 points which an examiner or an interviewer will ask you at the time of interview or at the time of your exam. Let me explain them again once so that you can, refresh them. Introduction is 2 types, formal and informal. I'm telling you this is a formal introduction, all 11 points. We start with your name and your surname, then comes your age, your belong to, where are you from, your education, then your experience, hobbies, your family, your strength, your weakness, aim, and your nature. These are all 11 points which you should know, because the examiner of any exam or the interviewer of any company is going to ask you questions related to these 11 points. There is no other point which he can ask you about. So you should be aware how to answer about these topics. I hope you will enjoy this introduction part. I would like you to give your comments after watching it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.